Game 4, Eastern semifinals. Boston have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Magic. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
We are set for a big one tonight. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And 2K Sports is thrilled to bring you in on all the action. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Doc in at the 2. And for Orlando, Banchero out there with Ricochet. And it's Tucker in at the 5. You take a look at the Celtics. This is such a pivotal game. If they win tonight, they hold a decided advantage. But if they lose, this thing could go 7.
It really could. And I think that's what Coach has been trying to drill into his players' heads. We've already lost once to this team. Don't underestimate them and allow them to start believing in themselves.
Orlando with the ball, following the bucket by Boston. Here's primetime. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Wolf. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Tatum way outside. And Tucker pulls it down. Here's Orlando. The 3 from Ricochet. No good. Tatum with some nice D. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Banchero no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Wolf. Tatum with a screen. And here's Brown for 3. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Pass to primetime from outside the arc. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Ward. The bodyguard. Pass to Ward. Here's Wolf. They set the screen. The kick to Tatum. There's the 3. They get it back. To end the drought. Wolf can't get it to go.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Tucker with a screen. Here's Banchero. It's tipped. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to the bodyguard. Brown scanning the floor. Here's Wolf. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Postseason. Let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Orlando with the ball. Tucker, the pass to Primetime. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Banchero. Orlando again missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the night. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Primetime, defended by Brown. And Primetime gets it to go. Primetime's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And the basket by Brown.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
To the inside. Pass to Rizachet. Knocks it loose. Here's Dub. Off target from 3-point range.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
They get it back.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all 3 levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
Allie, thank you. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Throw good. Brown. Dorsey, he's checked in for Orlando. White, he's checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for Brown.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Primetime passes to Banchero. Here's Dorsey. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Well, the Celtics shooting has not been great early. Just 27%. Pass to White. Here's the bodyguard. Brown with it. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from the high post. Orlando with the rebound. Tucker inside. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's the bodyguard, guarded by Vancaro. Outside White. Pass to Brown. To the middle. Here's Wolf. White with it. From deep. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Brown against Tucker. Here's prime time. Pat misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
The bodyguard. Pass to White. Outside, Brown. They set the pick. The three is up. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Yeah, and guys, when White's got the ball in his hands, you can count on him to make the right decision with it.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Boston. Orlando with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Dorsey. Vancaro outside. Jacks up a 3. And Ward pulls it down. Ward's got 6 rebounds in the game. Left side, Brown. From about 19. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Pritchard's checked in for Brown. it's Boston now, leading by 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Dub. Still no points. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. A deep 3. And Dorsey gets it to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Wolf, good. Here's Dorsey. Pass to Dub. And Carroll with a screen on White. The 3 is up. And Pritchard pulls it down.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
We'll talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
Drops the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. White hits them both.
And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
1:41 left in the opening quarter. Here's Dorsey. Boston pulls it in.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Pritchard. No made baskets yet. Again, the miss by Boston. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Aaron Gordon. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Boston.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
They've also been consistently getting themselves to the line tonight, picking up plenty of points off free throws.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he makes both from the line. So it's Boston now. 8-point game. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. They set the pick. White looking it over. Just 4 to shoot. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Boston leading by 10. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Gordon on the wing. Sohan covering. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Gordon. And the Celtics lead by 12.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
The shot by Dorsey, no good. Here's the bodyguard. Soft touch off the glass.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Boston up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Orlando trails by 14. Trey Murphy out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's Dorsey in at the 2. And there's the rejection.
Yeah, Gordon has top-notch defensive instincts and very active hands.
And for the Celtics, they've got Aaron Gordon. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Derek White. And it's Walsh in at the small forward position. Now here's Tucker. He's scoreless. Pass to Dorsey. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by White.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Isaac, he's checked in for Sohan. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Pritchard. Gordon with a screen on Suggs. And Pritchard, here we go. And there's a 3-second violation. Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Orlando trails by 16. Outside Tucker. Pass to Dorsey. Fires the 3. Boston pulls it in. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. A moment here for an injury report.
I had a moment to catch up with Boston's head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. And it's almost certain that will mean the end of the playoffs for him. A difficult way for his season to come to an end. Guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
Here's Pritchard. Orlando making their last shot. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Tatum. Sends it home from three-point land. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Suggs surveys the D. Takes a 3. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. The bodyguard's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Suggs just staying active and goes to the line now.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
White on the wing. Outside Tatum. Puts the move on. And finished off by Tatum.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Orlando trails by 19. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. You must let your dancing shoes at home. Bring the moves.
He's checked in for Boston.
Coming onto the floor for Boston, number 40, Clint Capella.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And they pick up 2.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Boston leading by 17. Outside White. Six on the shot clock. With the floater. Orlando with the rebound. Tucker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Driving inside, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Boston leading by 16. White with a screen on Suggs. Wolf misses the 3.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Here's Dub. Gets the 3 ball to go. Dub's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
There's Tatum with the 3, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And nice shot by Tatum, answering the 3 from the other end.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Dorsey. He's guarded by White. The shot by Dorsey, no good.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Jalen Suggs. First personal foul.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Boston. Wolf. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Brown, he's checked in for White. He hits the second from the line. Orlando trails by 17. Here's Primetime. He's got 6. Tries it from the block. And it's in. Off the glass. Primetime's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to the bodyguard. Tatum from long range. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Dorsey. Give him 8. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's Wolf. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Wolf's got 12.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
The defense will take up this communication. Not even close.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Boston. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Pass to Wolf. Brown with a screen. 3-pointer. Wolf can't get it to go.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Gordon. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Boston.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the basket by Dub. 7 points in the game.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Here's Wolf. 12 points for him. Now here's Capella. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. And the jumper is good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Carter. No points so far. Here's Primetime. 4-3. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Wolf can't get it to go.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for Orlando, number 21. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Orlando making some changes. Tucker comes in for Carter, and Banchero subbed in for Dorsey. Boston making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. Boston leading by 16. Brown passes to the bodyguard. Back to Brown. Let's go with a three. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got rebound number 7 tonight. In transition.
Magic foul. Tucker. Third personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for the Celtics. Number 48. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Orlando making a switch here. Dorsey's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's prime time. He's got 10. Pass to Dub. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. Dub's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Brown. Orlando with the rebound. Speedy passes to Banchero. Here's Dub. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Tatum. Boston leading by 15. Left side White. Outside Brown. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. Orlando with the rebound. Primetime's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Rizachet. Still without a bucket. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Dorsey. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Ward. It doesn't go for him. Orlando trails by 15. Here's Banchero. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Yeah, and a nice touch there from Banchero to get the jumper to fall.
And White has got the ball here for Boston. They led the game at one point by 20. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The bodyguard. Pass to Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston. For Orlando, they've gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Fourth team foul. At the line for 2, number 7.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've got 13 seconds left in the second. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, count it! Tatum hits from way out.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Drums. And measuring up the shot. Oh, you almost. Let's hear it from the participant.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for Orlando.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Here's prime time. We got Risache. He's out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's prime time in at the 1. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Great open look there. Prime time's got 13 now.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Here's Wolf. Here's Ward. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this thing.
Here's Dub. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
Number 7. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Brown. Outside White. Tatum inside. And they'll get another chance. In transition, here they come. Here's Banchero. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Wow, that's a big finish by a big-time player. Dan Caro, he is something.
Outside White. Robbed. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Tatum can't hit. Orlando trails by 9.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Orlando, number 7. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Brown. He's got 11. Pass to Ward. Outside Tatum. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Now here's Brown. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to review the game plan.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
Quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Tatum looking it over.
Well, there's a high percentage look for Tatum. The defense did what it could.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for the Celtics, Jason Tatum at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first.
Well, there's no question that Tatum is one of the best scorers in the game today. And because he was so good at such a young age, it's easy to forget how young he still is.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Bancaro outside. The 15-footer. And Ward pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Bancaro. From deep. Again, the miss by Boston. Orlando trails by 7. Pass to Tucker. Here's primetime. 13 points in the game. No good on the triple.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Here's Ward, checked by Tucker, and here's Tatum.
Yeah, from the moment he entered the league, Tatum's shown so many different moves. A polished offensive force.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails both of them.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Orlando trails by 9. Primetime passes to Bancaro. And the 3 off target.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Tatum inside. Pass to the bodyguard. And here's Brown for 3. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Here's Rizachet. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Dub. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Dub. 19 points in the game. Here's primetime. Rejected by Brown. The bodyguard. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. To the paint. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
Here's White. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. The offensive rebound. And here's Brown for 3. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Dub. He's guarded by White. Here's Dub. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Dorsey, he's checked in for Orlando.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Boston leading by 9. Now Brown. He's got 17. Pass to White. Fires from deep. Orlando with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Banchero surveys. Launches it. Gordon pulls it in. And Gordon has got the ball here for Boston. They led the game at one point by 20. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Brown's got 19 points. Orlando trails by 11. Here's Dorsey. And here's Tucker. The 3. Doesn't go that time. Now here's Gordon. Not a lot of room. White, the pass to Brown. He's feeling it. Orlando with the rebound. Tucker's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Prime Time gets it to go. Prime Time's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy has multiple talents. His court awareness at his size is really impressive.
Now here's Brown. 19 points in the game. And Carroll with it. Here's Tucker. Uses the glass on the layup. Tucker's got 5 points.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Back to Brown. Down low. Here's Ward. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Primetime passes to Banchero. Here's Dorsey. He's guarded by White. And Dorsey gets it to go. He's got 11.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's the bodyguard. He's got 6. Pass to Gordon. White with it. Shoots from the baseline. Dub with the rebound. Dub's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's deflected. Gordon outside. Pass to the bodyguard. Now here's Brown. And there's the screen. Uncovered. And he hits the jumper. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Dub. Fires the 3. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Gordon outside. Pass to Brown. The 3 ball. Orlando with the rebound. Primetime's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Banchero. And it's the bodyguard with the rebound. The bodyguard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brown finds Gordon. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter here. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
In the first half, he handled the ball well, but he's been pretty reckless with it in the second half.
Sohan's checked in for Banchero. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Orlando trails by 5. Here's Dorsey. 11 points in the game. From the wing. Prime time. Can't get it to go.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Now here's Brown. Three-pointer. And we've reached the end of the third. Boston out in front, leading by 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. On the floor for Boston, Clint Capella out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Doc in at the 2-guard spot. Ooh, got him with the pump fake. Savvy move there. And the Celtics lead by 7.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pass to Dub from deep. Gordon pulls it in. Boston's shooting an average of 43% for the floor. Here's Wolf. Outside Tatum. Deflected. Suggs, right side. Pass to Dub. From downtown. It's hauled in by Wolf.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Here's Wolf. Can't cash it in from the high post.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Wolf. From the arc. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
And that one falls for Tatum. Gay's checked in for Boston. And so Tatum nails both of them. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic.
Timeout, timeout.
Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And Gordon's checked in for Gabe. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Suggs. Pass to Dub. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And Rizachet gets it to go.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Tatum. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two, Dorsey.
First free throw is good. And Caro's checked in for Orlando. Hits both from the stripe. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Pass to Gordon. Back to Tatum. Here's Wolf. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Now here's Suggs. Here's Dub. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Here's Pritchard. To the right side. Here's Wolf. And that one's on target from the wing. Wolf's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Dorsey. From behind the arc. Boston pulls it in. Ward's got rebound number 11.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
Here's Dub. Here's Dorsey. Pass to Dub. Launches a three. Boston pulls it in. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Wolf. Gordon outside. Inside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Wolf. Shooting.
Orlando with the ball. Down by 15. Primetime passes to Tucker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, second team foul. Orlando. Tucker. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls. Good on both. Boston leading by 13. Pass to Wolf. Here's Ward. Now White. 11 feet out. It's rebounded by Primetime. Primetime's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Hits a three-pointer.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Now here's Brown. And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. Blocked. Here's Dorsey. And Carroll outside. Shot clock at 6, and is blocked. Pass to the bodyguard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
At the line for the Celtics, number 48, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. And the second free throw is good. Orlando trails by 11. Pass to Dub. Here's Rizachet. This one for 3. Tipped. And he recovers it. Goes back up. And he lays it in.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Outside, Brown. To the wing on the left. Pass to Wolf. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Wolf's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And Carroll outside, beyond the arc. Boston pulls it in. Ward's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Brown with a screen. Pass to Wolf from outside the arc. Dub with a rebound. Dub's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Carroll against Tatum. Here's Dub. There's the 3. Connects from downtown. Dub's got 30 points.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Tatum passes to the bodyguard. Here's Wolf. Orlando with a rebound.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Tucker. Knocked loose. Here's Wolf. The bodyguard. The pass to Wolf. Outside Tatum. The 3. Tatum! Money from deep.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fire.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tucker. It's blocked. Throws it up high.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Orlando trails by 13. Here's primetime. Tries a 10-footer. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wolf. Takes the three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists tonight. Here's primetime.
And with time running down here in Game 4, we've got to give credit to what a terrific performance it's been for the Celtics.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Doc.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Orlando with the ball, following the bucket by Boston. Prime time. Gets the three to fall. Here's Wolf. Pass to the bodyguard. Tatum passes to the bodyguard. To the wing, right side. For three. Here's Wolf. Orlando with the rebound. Outside Tucker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
At the line for your Magic, Tucker. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. So we see Boston get the win here. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jason, congrats on the win. How do you prepare yourself to carry such a big scoring load for this team?
Just a lot of hard work. You know, my teammates trusting me and vice versa. So, you know, we do a good job whoever is hot, getting them the ball, and just making the right play, whatever it is.
That's what's great about this team. It could be anybody's night. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
Come with me, they gon'